Hello everyone, and welcome back to Clangen with the Logclan for the very second time. And we're just gonna continue on with the patrols. Let's see, so first, just one single cat will be going out. Hawthorn Star, okay. What type of patrol? Hunting. That's fine by me. The patrol comes across a bird that's occupied scratching at the ground for insects. Hawthorn Star creeps toward the bird, setting his paws down gently. The bird notices the cat sneaking towards it and attempts to take off. Hawthorn Star bounds forward and smacks the bird to the ground with an outstretched paw. Outstanding. Awesome, he got some food for everyone. I'm sure he's feeling a little bit sad about the loss of Winfrey's. I think it was a cat that he respected very much. Because Winfrey's was old. I think the role of deputy was just a way to honor him, really. Another solo patrol, interesting. Hazelpaw. Okay, those two split up today. Hazelpaw's a very new apprentice. That has me a bit worried. Number 3, Border Patrol. Okay, but it's not random, so we have the potential to roll to see if she proceeds, if it's dangerous. Hazelpaw tracks the scent of a large dog along the edge of the clan's territory. And I'm gonna be rolling about whether we proceed or not. Oh my god, please. 2. Oh my god, thank goodness. She's daring, but not that daring. Hazelpaw decides not to pursue such a dangerous creature, especially seeing as it hasn't crossed the border. Thank God, we do not need any more deaths. That was a smart decision on her part. She's only an apprentice. Another solo patrol. What's going on, guys? Sneeze Dash is going on her own now, too. She's also going on a border patrol. Okay, be careful. I don't know if she's heard about the dog or not. As she's marking the borderlines, a gang of rogues burst from the bushes. An ambush. Oh my god, stop. Okay, I'm gonna roll. 2. Thank God! I'm getting lucky today. Do not run away. She turns tail and races away. The rogues have her far outnumbered. Warning the clan is more important than dying needlessly. Yes, you are so right. Oh my god, we just dodged 2 deaths. Oh, thank you, Sneeze Dash. I also didn't want to upset your grandmother. If Dandelionfur lost you, I'd be screaming. Okay, and then, depending on if Floatfur is the leader, she is. She will be taking Grey Chomp and Rock Freckle out gathering with her. At least you guys should be safe. With the snows of Leaf Bear nearly vanished, New Leaf winning its place in the seasonal cycle, Floatfur heads out to gather daisy leaves. She assembles a little group of warriors to help her carry the herbs. Daisies may seem like part of the everyday carpet of greenery present everywhere from rocks to fields to nestled at the foot of trees, but that doesn't make their leaves any less useful. With a larger patrol, the cats bring back a good haul, and Floatfur makes sure to thank everyone for their assistance. Good. They had a good patrol. She gathered herbs. No one's dead or dying. Thank goodness. Huh. I'm very grateful. Proud of you, Sneeze Dash and Hazelpaw. And then before we end things, let's see what we're going to be doing this moon. Talking to Rhyme Clan again. They're neutral on us. And we will be trying to befriend them. We're also not going to bother Toffee. She's just friends with our medicine cat. Unless anything else happens with her. But I doubt it. And let's see, for the Warriors Den, we need to roll to see what we're going to do with that. Number 6. Resting and recovering. The clan will take more care and time in their tasks, and therefore the rate of injuries, illnesses, and outbreaks will be reduced. Good. We must be safe. To the next moon. Fringepaw sits up Strider as she's called forward to be made an apprentice. While she tries to look calm and collected, she still trembles a bit as she touches noses with Grey Chomp. Cute! Fringepaw! She's strict and interested in clan history. She got startled by a squirrel. She's so new. I think Grey Chomp will do a good job training her. He's kind of like a dad, so. How's he doing? He can't find anything appetizing on the fresh kill pile, buddy. And let's see, the way I was doing this was focusing on who we were looking at last moon, so that would be Grey Chomp. Greychomp gets a little injured, and Dandelionfur is the first to help. Aww, that's so sweet. I love our little elder. Him and Hawthorne Star actually get along better today, so that would imply that they don't usually get along. Interesting. Even though Hawthorne Star sacrificed a life for him. Maybe that changed their relationship. I don't think it was ever hate, but maybe it was just kind of not dislike either. Neutral, perhaps? Not caring? Rock Freckle and Greychomp watch drama unfold in camp. Okay, so he gets along with the new deputy. Alright. Runny noses are gone. Good. During the gathering, Hawthorne Star... I almost say store every time. Does his best to get on Rhymeclan's good side, and it worked. Alright. Overall, good moon. Good job, everybody. So this moon, we're focusing on Dandelionfur again? Wow. She's grooming away. So what's gonna happen to you if anything does happen? Okay, it took me forever, but I freaking wrote it. I had to do so many random rolls and stuff to see what was going on with the family tree as well. But here's what I wrote. I will zoom in as usual so you guys don't get spoiled. Dandelionfur has been ashamed her whole life at the fact that she was born half-clan. She never cared to ask who her father was or which clan exactly he was from. It wouldn't have changed anything. She would still be treated like an outsider in her own home. It's not uncommon for warriors to have offspring with loners, and it's actually seen as a good thing, as long as the kits are made to live in the clan. Then they have new warriors and can maintain a healthy gene pool for the clan's future. But for a warrior to become mates or have kits with a cat in another clan is considered a betrayal, stealing the strengths of one group of warriors but having them serve another. And unfortunately for Dandelionfur, her mother had made no attempt to hide this fact. She had no litter mates, and so all of the growing disgust and hatred of the older generation had been thrust onto her from birth, and she spent her whole career as a warrior trying to prove her loyalty to Logclan. Her own child would be urged to act as a shining beacon of her contributions to the clan, and after her daughter's passing, those selfish desires were pushed onto Sneezekit, now known as Sneeze Dash. Yes, Dandelionfur did raise her, and for that she would be grateful, but the constant pressure to prove herself, to act as some sort of genealogical trophy for her grandmother, most certainly strained their relationship, and because of that the two of them aren't as close as the older she-cat likes to pretend, especially not now that the topic of kittens has begun slithering its way to the surface. I was looking at the relationships while I was doing this. Yeah, and for some reason the only cat that really has a dislike is Dandelionfur, and it's for Sneeze Dash, her own granddaughter. It's very small, but it's there. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, right there. She still has respect, like, trust, but a lot more dislike. Because of the fact that Sneeze Dash is resisting her and trying to be her own cat, not trying to live connected to some past trauma of her grandmother that she just can't seem to remove from her life and can't separate even though it was so long ago. I'm sure almost no cat in the clan remembers it now. Maybe Floatfur remembers that she's half-clan, but other than that, I doubt it. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure on her where she's probably been saying, you know, Greychomp's a nice guy and I think he likes you. Maybe you two should have kits together and then you could have beautiful strong warriors to the clan. Continue what I started. I think that's definitely something she would say. I almost wonder if she would put a little bit more pressure on her because her own daughter had been weak growing up. Sneeze Dash survived her illness, unlike her mother, so she might be even more urgent in trying to make sure that her bloodline stays strong and stays worthy to the clan. So yeah, that sucks. That's pretty sad. Which I really did like Dandelionfur. At first it seemed like she was the perfect grandmother, but apparently not. She's got her own bag of worms, can of worms, I don't know, there's something in there. I hope she can somehow get over it, but it's been so long, 128 moons, I don't know if she can change. But Sneeze Dash is going to try her best, I would assume, unless she's given up. We actually have no idea yet. I don't know how the relationship is going to develop. Anyway, all that drama out of the way now. Let's move on to patrols. A large patrol of 5 cats. Okay, is that everyone? No, we're gonna leave 1 cat behind. Okay, so we're bringing Rock Freckle, Sneeze Dash, Fringe Paw, and Grey Chomp, and Hazelpaw. Hawthorne Star is gonna be by himself or with the medicine cat, I'm not sure yet. And this will be a hunting patrol. It is extremely hot out today, and the hunting patrol is having a hard time staying on task. Rock Freckle debates turning back home. I guess in this case I will roll, because there's a chance of heat stroke, and Rock Freckle is literally deciding whether or not he wants to go out. Number 1, he's going to choose to keep going. Let's see what happens. They decide to power through the weather, and the patrol eventually has a successful, if exhausting, hunt. No one got hurt though, and we brought back some food. Good job, Rock Freckle. You're proving yourself as the new deputy already. And let's see about these 2. Oh, okay, they're each going to be going on their own. Floatfur's going by herself. The blackberry brambles will be at their peak leaf growth soon, if they aren't there already. Floatfur heads out to replenish the clan stocks. At this time of year, the blackberries have grown enough leaves to completely shade the ground under their brambles. Floatfur harvests without worry, picking large bunches to take home. Good for her. And then Hawthorne Star, what are you going to get up to? That's interesting. Also hunting. Okay, at least we stay on top of food here. Hawthorne Star heads out into the forest alone, wanting to sink his teeth into some prey and have some time to himself. Hawthorne Star heads off to one of his favorite spots in the forest, a grove of spread out trees with thick underbrush, providing excellent ambush chances. And what do you know, he is bush. Or he was, as far as that squirrel was concerned. He snickers to himself as he pads back to camp. Yay, he got plenty of food. You know what, at least we're doing good on patrols. Maybe not in personal affairs, but... Okay, Stork Clan is who we're going to interact with next moon, and we're going to try and befriend them as well. So far, we've been friendly with the other clans. Okay, and then we'll move on to the next moon. Okay, I'm seeing births and deaths, and that has me worried. I always run to the ceremonies, that way I don't get spoilers. But anyway, Magpie Paw fidgets impatiently beside Rock Freckle as she waits for the meeting to end. She's finally an apprentice, she wants to hurry up, get out there, and go, go, go. Oh, I guess it is Rock Freckle's first apprentice. That's probably why Hawthorne Star didn't feel he was ready. So she is daring, still interested in herbs, and also a picky nest builder. Interesting. But she decided to be a warrior. She obediently follows Rock Freckle out of camp for today's lesson. Good girl, she's so cute. I love the little splash of white on her chest. And how is Rock Freckle doing? Let's see. He's assessing the clan's physical strength and readiness for potential threats. Good. And now what I'm not ready for, births and deaths. Sneeze Dash brought a litter of 2 kits back to camp, but refused to talk about their origin. Ew! So this could go one of 2 ways. These kits could either be half-clan, and this could absolutely devastate the relationship between her and Dandelionfur, or these kits could be from loners, which I think she would be neutral on that. She would be kind of disappointed, definitely disappointed that she didn't have kits with another strong clan member, but I don't think she would be mad. And if it's a kitty pet, she would be absolutely furious as well, so let's just see, I guess. Sneeze Dash had Thunder Kit and Plover Kit. Half clan! Oh my goodness. I wonder if Sneeze Dash did that to anger her grandmother? I don't think so, because she doesn't have any dislike for her. Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to roll to see whether or not she hides it then, because that's gonna be the kicker here. So we have Thunder Kit, a little boy. He's cute. And then his sister, Plover Kit. Aww. Okay. I'll look at that in a moment, but first let's look at other things. What's Dandelionfur up to this moon? Only Dandelionfur and Plover Kit know the details about a specific piece of clan drama. So she seems to be getting along with the kid at least, regardless of whether or not she approves of their father. She also sees Hazelpaw help a clanmate get unstuck from some brambles. She sides with the clanmate instead of Rock Freckle on something. Okay, not get along with the deputy. Interesting. Floatfur's running nose is gone. Hawthorne Star asks Stork Clan's leader a few questions about themselves. Okay, well, let's see whether or not she hid those kits' lineage or descent or whatever. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, so that is the reason that Dandelionfur is getting along with these kits. She doesn't know that they're half clan like her. I'm assuming that she is thinking that she just had kits with a loner. And like I said, she's a bit disappointed it wasn't with a clanmate, but she's also happy that the clan is getting new warriors and a fresh gene pool, just like everyone else is. But if she knew, oh my goodness. I also like to roll to see which clan they are half of and write that down in their bios, just for fun. So let's see. Number 3, Raving Clan. Okay, we actually haven't interacted with them at all, other than Sneeze Dash apparently. I will write that down. There, for both of them I wrote that they're half Raving Clan. Doesn't know. There, okay. So that's like a temporary truce, I suppose, but it's not a good thing because Sneeze Dash should feel comfortable being open about where her kits came from. She's definitely aware of the situation with her grandmother and she's hiding it, which sucks. That means she doesn't feel completely confident being herself around her, which makes me sad. Poor thing. Well, I guess let's just see who we focus on this moon. Magpie Paw now. Okay, we actually don't know anything about you, little one. She's still young, so it's nothing crazy, but it's cute. Magpie Paw has a keen interest in collecting and drying herbs, as well as small insects. They make wonderful decorations for her nest. The initial thing I rolled was like about bugs and stuff, so that's why I included the insects, but the herbs, I decided to include that because of her interest in them. And for the decorations, because she's a picky nest builder. So it all worked out. At least there's no drama in her life. Things are going well for her. Okay, a patrol of 4. Grey Chomp and Fringe Paw. And then Rock Freckle and Magpie Paw. Cute little apprentice patrol. They're going to be going on a border patrol. Okay. They stumble across a large dog wandering in the middle of the clan's territory. Oh my god, please. So I'm going to roll. It's up to Rock Freckle, I think. We've got a brand new apprentice, a pretty new apprentice, a cat that is, not really fought dogs before. Hawthorne Star literally died defending him from one, and then him, a brand new deputy. Does he think they have the numbers? Or is he aware of the fact they don't really have the skills for this? Number 2, do not proceed. Thank God. The patrol decides not to pursue such a dangerous creature. Logclan will just have to hope it doesn't come any nearer to camp. Very dangerous because we have newborns, but I don't blame him for that decision at all. That patrol was not equipped to handle that. If any of the cats in the clan even would be, I doubt it. Next patrol, okay. All of the warriors left. Hazelpaw, Hawthorne Star, and Sneeze Dash. They will be going on a completely random patrol, so I have to press proceed no matter what. That's got me concerned. Oh, okay, it's just training, thank God. Hawthorne Star wants to practice new fighting techniques, which I think will be good. That way, if there is a dog, we can be better prepared. Proceed, but no one steps up to teach. Unfortunately, it didn't go well. Well, that sucks. The one time Hazelpaw goes with her mentor, things don't go well. Oh well. Floatfur heads out on an herb gathering patrol searching for horsetail to harvest. As a plant that grows without losing any of its green and leaf bear while also having a crucial herbal use in stopping blood loss, horsetail is a welcome sight in any well-stocked medicine cat den. She got her horsetail, good job. Well, I suppose I should just... I guess in the next episode I'll do the Leader's Den stuff, because I don't know if it saves over each time, but that's gonna be it for now. A lot of the episode was taken up by me trying to figure out the whole Dandelionfur and Sneeze Dash thing. Actually, I'm very shocked by that. I have to admit, I'm quite surprised and sad. I wanted Dandelionfur to be like a picture-perfect grandmother, but unfortunately that's not the case. She's got her own stuff going on. But at the very least, and this isn't a good thing because Sneeze Dash had to lie for it to be this way, but at the very least, she loves her new grandkids, and she is neutral, if not happy, with Sneeze Dash for having babies, grandbabies for her. Yeah. Good luck, little ones. Your mom's gonna try your best to make sure you don't have all that pressure, but Dandelionfur is gonna be trying her best to do the opposite. I'm so sorry. They're in a sticky situation. Between a rock and a hard place, you've been born. Well, maybe a rock in a soft place. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye for now.